A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a defiant stance, Iran has declared it will not abandon its nuclear program, including uranium enrichment, despite facing significant damage from recent U.S. strikes on its facilities. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi made these remarks ahead of critical negotiations scheduled for Friday in Istanbul, where Iran will engage with representatives from Britain, France, and Germany regarding its nuclear ambitions. The backdrop to these discussions is the deteriorating state of the 2015 nuclear deal, officially known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, which Iran accuses European powers of undermining. The upcoming talks mark the first diplomatic engagement since a recent 12-day war between Iran and Israel, during which the United States conducted targeted strikes against Iranian nuclear sites. Araghchi acknowledged the severe damage inflicted on Iran's nuclear infrastructure, stating that while enrichment activities are currently paused, Iran cannot relinquish its right to enrich uranium, which he described as a source of national pride and a significant achievement of Iranian scientists. This sentiment echoes the broader narrative within Iran, where the nuclear program is often framed as a matter of sovereignty and technological advancement. The foreign minister's comments have drawn responses from various international players, including U.S. President Donald Trump, who indicated on social media that further strikes could be considered if deemed necessary. The 2015 agreement, which initially imposed restrictions on Iran's nuclear activities in exchange for sanctions relief, has been in jeopardy since the United States unilaterally withdrew from the deal in 2018, reimposing stringent sanctions that have crippled Iran's economy. In the wake of the U.S.'s actions, Iran has accused European nations of failing to uphold their commitments under the JCPOA, leading to a significant breakdown in trust. Iranian officials are now poised to hold discussions with the European trio in Istanbul, where they hope to address the future of the nuclear deal and the potential for sanctions. The stakes are high, with European powers threatening to reintroduce international sanctions should Iran continue to breach its nuclear commitments. Germany has indicated that the upcoming talks will be conducted at an expert level, emphasizing the urgency to find a sustainable and verifiable diplomatic solution. However, the timeline is pressing, as the snapback mechanism allowing for the reinstatement of UN sanctions could be invoked if no agreement is reached by the end of August. This mechanism is a contentious point for Iran, which views any potential sanctions as unjust and a violation of the original agreement's spirit. The International Atomic Energy Agency has reported that Iran is currently enriching uranium to 60% purity, significantly above the 3.67% limit set by the JCPOA, and alarmingly close to the 90% threshold needed for nuclear weapons. Amid these developments, Iranian officials have reiterated their commitment to a peaceful nuclear program, aimed at energy production rather than weaponization. As tensions escalate, Iran is also seeking support from allies, with a trilateral meeting set to take place with representatives from China and Russia to discuss the nuclear issue and potential sanctions. China's foreign ministry has expressed its intention to facilitate dialogue and negotiation, advocating for a resolution that takes into account the legitimate concerns of all parties involved. The geopolitical landscape surrounding Iran's nuclear program remains fraught with tension, as Western nations and Israel continue to voice suspicions about Iran's intentions. The upcoming negotiations in Istanbul will be pivotal in determining the future of the JCPOA and the broader security dynamics in the Middle East. With both sides entrenched in their positions, the path forward appears complex and challenging, raising questions about the potential for a diplomatic breakthrough in the face of escalating hostilities. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.